Today we will see about the ChatGPT, which is an artificial intelligent tool. Today we will discuss about what is a ChatGPT, versions of ChatGPT, applications, working process, development of ChatGPT, and technologies. These are the topics covered in this video. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a language model developed by OpenAI. It is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture, which is stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3.5. The version is 3.5. Here 3.5 is in version. It is a state of the art natural language processing model that has been trained on the vast amount of text data from the internet. It is going to be trained based on the available text in the internet. ChatGPT is designed to generate human like responses to the text inputs, making it capable of engaging in conversation with users. That is, whatever we are giving the questions, for the questions, it is going to be answering and providing the explanation and offering the suggestions and more. That means it is going to be understanding and generating the text on a wide variety of topics, making it useful for tasks such as answering the questions, providing the explanations, offering the suggestions, and more. Next, coming to the versions. So far, GPT is released day by day with the different versions. We will see the first version is introduced in the 2018, that is the GPT-1 was released in 2018 with the 117 million parameters and demonstrated the impressive language generated capabilities. That means they are trained the machine with the 1000 sorry 117 million parameters. After that, in the 2019, they released the GPT-2. In the 2019, is a large and more powerful version of the model with 1.5 billion parameters. In the first version, they trained on the 117 million. While coming to the second version, they trained with the 1.5 million parameters and received the significant attention due to its ability to recognize the coherent and contextually related text. They are going to be finding out the relating the text. That is the relationship between the text to text. In the 2020, GPT-3 is released. Is a massive model with the 175 billion parameters. It demonstrated the remarkable language generator capabilities and found the applications in various fields. They introduced the applications in the various fields. In June 2021, they released the version 3.5 by OpenAI. They introduced it by the OpenAI in June 2021. It has enhanced versions of GPT-3 with improved performance and efficiency. These are the different versions released so far, and upgrading the GPT to 4 also. Coming to the applications, we're having the different varieties of applications in the GPT. Here we have the virtual assistants, customer support, context generation, language translation, education and training, tutoring, information retrieval, creative writing and storytelling, personalized recommendations, mental health support, and chatbot development. These are the different applications for the ChatGPT. That means they're going to provide in the these are the different applications in the customer support, That means customer support means it has the handle the customer inquiries, provides the support, and answers frequently asked questions, reducing the workload on the human customer support agents. While going to the language translations, it is going to be converting the language allows the users to input text in one language and receiving the translated version into the another language. It is going to be translating the text from one language to another language. Education and learning or education and tutoring. It serves as an educational companion, answering the student questions, providing the explanations, offering the study resources and assessments with the learning in various subjects. Creative writing and the storytelling. It is going to be providing the different stories, which is a creative and also such as generating the story ideas, helping with the characteristic character development, offering the suggestions for artwork, and assisting with the other creative projects. And personal assistance or virtual assistance, or we can say that personal assistance. That is providing the information, recommendations, and guidelines on the various topics, helping the users with the day-to-day tasks. And mental health. The ChatGPT can offer the emphasis responsibilities, providing the coping the strategies, and offer the resources for mental health support. Although it is important to note that it is not is suitable for the professional mental health services. These are the different applications they're going to be providing by the ChatGPT. Let's come into the how the ChatGPT works technically. Here we can say that the ChatGPT is two-stage process or two-phase process. In the first phase, it is a pre-training. In that, A stands for the into the GPT 3.5. We're given that AI stands for. That means it is going to be elaborating that AI stands for the artificial intelligence. That means we're giving the AI it stands for to the machine. The machine will train and it will use the AI means artificial intelligence. The stage two it is a fine tuning. The GPT 3.5 it is having the fine tuned GPT. It is providing with the RM, that is the reward model. From the reward model, it is going to be demonstrating, it is going to giving to the algorithms, optimizing algorithms, and provides the chat GPT model. Here, the pre-trained model means the pre-trained model is explored to a large corpus of the publicly available text from the internet by predicting the next word in the sentences given the predicting words. The model learns to understand the statistical patterns, relationships, and conceptual information present in the training data. The pre-trained process helps the model capture the general language understanding. While in the fine-tuning, after pre-training, the model is fine-tuned on the specific datasets with the human-generated explanations and the feedbacks. During the fine-tuning, the model learns to generate the more conceptually relevant and appropriate responses. OpenAI uses to combine of supervised fine-tuning, reinforcement learning, and human oversighting to train and improve the model performances. This is the two-phase processing for the ChatGPT. Working of the ChatGPT. Here, the ChatGPT works based on the deep learning approaches known as a transformer architecture. Transformer architecture allows the model to process and generate the text by leveraging the attention mechanisms, which helps the model focus on the relevant words or the tokens within the given context. That means it is going to be taking the input and it is going to be searching for the relevant words or the relevant tokens. Based on that, with the help of the human examples and the feedbacks, it is going to be generating the sentences one after the another. Look here the process. First, we are going to give in the input text. Here, input text is the prompt of the ChatGPT, which can be question or statement or any text-based input. After that, we are having the tokenization. Tokenization is a small unit of tokens. Token can be individual word, subword, or a character. After that, it is entering into the context encoding. In this context encoding, the text is going to be converting into the numerical representation. To the model is to be better understanding. For that, they are going to be converting the text into the numeric representation, and is going to be given to the input as a model processing. In that model processing, the encoder input is passed through the pre-trained transformer, specifically designed for the natural language processing tasks like language understanding and generation. After that, it is going to be entering into the attention mechanism. In this attention mechanism, the model utilizes the attention mechanism to understand the relationships and the dependencies between the different tokens in the input. That means it is depends upon the tokens. And attention allows the model to assign varying degrees of importance to different part of the input text. After that, it is going to be given to the generating sampling. In this, it is a response by the predicting the most likely next token based on the input and its internal knowledge, and sampling technique can be applied to introduce the randomness in the response generation, resulting in more diverse and creative outputs. Next, decoding and output. In this decoding means the tokens are decoded into the human readable text. That means we said that it is going to be converting into the numeric to text. It has to be generated. Why means human can understand only the text format. The model outputs the response, which can be single sentence or a multiple sentences for the given input. The post preprocessing. The generated response may undergoes the post preprocessing step to refine the output. And this it is going to be removing the redundant words and irrelevant information, correcting the grammar, or formatting the text approximately. After that, it is going to be a response for the delivery. After that, it is going to be giving the output to the user, either through a user interface or the chat application or any other medium that facilitate the interface between the user and the chat GPT. This is the working process of the input to the output. This is the happening in the working process of chat GPT. Now, this is the model language we are going to be using in the ChatGPT 3.5. Here we have the train for the 175 billion parameters, and they have the different layers and processing the output. Here they taken the 5 billion tokens and they provided the input. My hair color is black. It is one of the input, and it is going to be processing in the neural network. And finally, we're getting that. And the statement, I love my country. 2 plus 2 is, and so on, like that. We're going to be giving that thousand billions of tokens to the machine, ChatGPT. Finally, it has to be provides the output for the any one of the token or one of the sentence. Here we taken that different combinations available for that statement like this. And now we are going to be considering the my hair color is black. That is the statement here we're going to be considering. My hair color is black. These are the or highlighted and gone items. From that, it has to be find the frequency patterns for the given input. Finally, it provides the output. My hair color is black. It means I am asking that the machine the human hair color is. Normally, the hair color will be the black. So it picked up the sentence, my hair color is black. Now coming to the technologies and methods utilized or adopted for the development of ChatGPT. Here we have the transformation architecture, pre-trained, pre-trained and fine-tuning, large-scale scale data training, supervised learning and reinforcement learning, prompt engineering, ethical and safety considerations. These are the different techniques adopted and developed by the OpenAI members. For transformer architecture means the ChatGPT is based on the transformer architecture. We told that which is it depends on the deep learning architecture specifically designed for the natural language processing tasks. The transformer architecture utilizes the self-attention mechanism to capture the relationships between the words or a tokens in the given text. The pre-trained means it is a two. We already told that it is a two-step process for exposing a large corpus of publicly available text to learn the general language understanding. For fine train tuning is then performed on specific data set with human generated examples and feedback to adopt the model for the more specific tasks and improve its performance. Why they are using the large scale data training means the data has to be trained in the massive amount of text data from the internet to capture the wide range of language patterns and associations. Trained on the desired datasets helps the model acquire the knowledge and understand across various topics and contexts. After that, it has to be classify the words. For that, we are going to be using the supervised learning and giving the real time touch. For that, we are going to be using the reinforcement learning. If the supervised is a classification algorithms, we are going to be applying here to fine tuning a combinations of supervised learning and the reinforcement learning techniques is employed. Here, the supervised learning trained the model on human generated examples and responses. Reinforcement provides the additional training using the reward based techniques to encourage the desired behavior and improve the model output quality. Whatever they are going to be providing the output, it has to be quality. For that purpose, we are going to be using the reinforcement learning. Prompt engineering. The prompt engineering in that instructions or initial text inputs can influence the model behavior and the quality of generated responses. Carefully prompt the engineering can help the guide the model towards provide desired output and reducing the biases or inappropriate responses. To avoid the unnecessary information, we are going to be using the promote engineering. Where ethical and safe consideration, OpenAI places the importance on addressing the ethical concerns and ensuring the safety in the design of the chat GPT. They aim to minimize the biased behavior and misinformation propagation or human output through the use of reinforcement from human feedback, that is we can say that RLHF, and active monitoring systems or systems for avoid the unnecessary things. These are the different technologies they adopted and provided the chat gpt for the users with the AI build. That is about the chat gpt, how it works, what are the technologies they used, and how they developed the chat gpt. In next section we can see how we will relay work with the chat gpt in web development. Thank you.